Alrighty, welcome back, fellow gamers, to this other Ratscast. Cyperrat here, as always, coming to you once again from Destiny 2. Now, I want to do this because two things happened today, of course, if you didn't already know this. Bungie discussed Destiny 2 Year 2, also now known as Forsaken. And I wanted to go over some of that, and my personal feelings on what's coming. I also want to show you the new faction war. They made some changes to the faction rally, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that the catalyst for 3 of the exotics are being something you have to pledge to one of the factions for. So, for Sweet Business, you have to pledge to the Defenders of Earth. For the Gavatron Lance, you have to pledge to the Seekers of Exodus. And, of course, to the Sunshot, you have to pledge to the Followers of War. Basically, New Monarchy, Dead Orbit, and, of course, Future War Cult. This was a hard decision for me because the base weapons aren't that great. The sniper, or the shotgun that you get is kind of a minor version of Perfect Paradox. There's also one you can get from Escalation Protocol. Both of those are really tough to chase down, and if you didn't already have one of those two weapons, I can understand you might want to chase that. The other one that I think it was Dead Orbit was given away was a sidearm, which is kind of a minor version of one we already have. And then there's a rocket launcher for New Monarchy, which wasn't really very good at all. On top of that, the color scheme, for some reason, for Monarchy, they decided to go with orange versus the gold and the red. So it was like an orange, like more of a fire engine red. So it's that brighter orangey red. In any case, I didn't like the color. I also didn't like the way the new armor set looked. Whereas the armor sets for Dead Orbit and Future War Cult actually looked really good. And the new color set looks amazing. As I can show you right here, as I actually decided to pledge to Future War Cult. So this is the standard colors, which looks really, really good in the way they did this here. It's not the usual really gaudish looking orange yellow with the blue. It's actually more toned down, where you're looking at just the dots in the bottom being the colors, and up at the top, and just a little bit like the accent colors, and the base color is that blue, which is much richer. And that's with this new War Cult scheme, which is really, really nice. I like this. And then if you get over here, if you can get the superior version robes, looks even better. Because now you do away with the orange altogether, and you just have more of a goldish yellow. And that robe just looks absolutely spectacular now. And you have the giant F instead of the little one with all the colors. This is something I definitely wouldn't mind wearing. The whole outfit was really nice. And even New Monarchies had more of a earthier tones, had some greens in it, so it had almost a military look. Or, kind of a camouflage look. which I like a lot. I always like the camouflage colors. So the greens, the grays. So it looked really nice. It's like, wow. So I can either get my graviton lens, which will improve the sights, the accuracy of the aim, which is really nice. I love my graviton lens. Or I can do the sunshot, which will and it improves oh, I can't remember what it was now. Dang it, I have to look at the thing. The point is that the only thing that you got from Sweet Business in my aspect was minor in comparison to the other two. And if I can get 50th level on all three of them, eventually I can get all three anyways, which is the hope, but it's going to be difficult because the way we do this year is really difficult. First off, again, you can only apply to one faction per account. That means when it's the first time you log into Destiny and you pick that house, all three of your characters now have to pledge to that one house. You cannot pledge to all three like you did in the past. It's all or nothing. So you have to choose wisely. On top of that, the new system has renowned. Now, as you can see here, you got the 5 times renowned and 3 times renowned. And basically what it is when you loot chests and stuff, you start getting renowned. The more renown you have, the more stuff you get out of it, the more faction tokens you'll get out of it. But it slows down your character and slows down your healing, so it makes you more vulnerable to attacks. So it makes you more danger. It puts you in more of danger. That's why it's a high risk, high reward situation. You also can't teleport, because if you teleport, you will lose your faction renown. So you have to travel wherever it is. So basically, you want to be able to go in, do a heroic public event, and then head straight in to the nearest lost sector while your round is still high. And then you gotta get the little drops that you see. Like sometimes we see them during some of the nightfalls. The little droplets that fall from some of the enemies that will heal you. That will start you healing up, unless you have it's actually a good weapon. Unless you have certain things that are going to help you. I got stuff I got up. Like if you have Crimson, which helps heal you, you can use that. My Heal Rift will help to heal me a lot. I'm actually going to switch over here to my Void Walker and go over here so I can get Devour, which will help to regenerate me when I do a kill with melee attacks.
Eververse is at your service.
Oh, I know I came over here for. So anything that has a way to heal you additionally is what you want, because you want the additional healing.
Yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started.
Because you're going to be hurting for life. Wait.
Time to fight, Guardian. What do you need?
So yeah, that's gonna make things. So that makes things a little more difficult when it comes time to trying to do your events. So you want to be wary of that. Other than that, the faction rally runs is pretty much the same thing. You lost sectors. You blow up the supply caches that they have there, or whatever it is they have.
You just never quit, do you? Took out Gaul, woke up the Traveler, and now half of what I hear in the streets is how
That's
much
what I was
you
thinking of.
play. Careful out there.
So it was the Lost Hope I was thinking of. That was the sidearm that the that everyone is like, but this Lost Hope is still better. So again, it's like, well, chasing after the weapons is not a priority for sure. Actually, I probably should keep that because I could use that. They also changed the banners, which I like a lot. Instead of just the flags we had up before, we have these banners that hang down all over the place, and then these beautiful drapery-like things hanging over the sides. It's really cool. I like this a lot better than the other one. Then you have this here, which looks really, really cool. So yeah, it was a bit of a challenge for me to decide who I was gonna follow, because like I said, normally my first pick is always go to No Monarchy, but they do keep changing seats. That's really weird. I came here this morning. When I came here this morning, they were in different places. So, and I want this real badly. And then they have this bad boy, which is real funky looking, but kind of cool. Different.
Supply dock. Inventory's bills of lading. I would bury it beneath all this paper.
So this was the shader from last faction rally, which is kind of the same thing, the way the outfit's set up, but it's more white than before. I think I like that one better though. You know, maybe in a different colors or a different outfit that might look really good, but for this outfit I think the blue is much better. Okay, that should be everybody I need to talk to. Let's head to orbit. I need to do one more Crucible event. And that is has nothing to do with the faction really. It has to do with has to do with my weekly event. As I saw before, the Ascent Dawn has to be reset every month, and then you open up another thing. So I had to do 15 kills with the Valkyrie, and now I gotta do 3 PvP matches. So whether I win or lose doesn't matter. I just need to complete 3 of them. Then I gotta figure out what the next set is after that. I don't know if there's another event after that, or if we just go straight to activating the terminal down by Anna Bray, but that's the next event. So I want to get those done for the week, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I also have, let's see here, my emblem, which will show me my ranking at the moment. So I'm actually currently level 3. And again, I like the look because it's the blue on blue with the more goldish yellow look, which is real cool. So now we can talk a little bit. Well, it might be difficult during PvP, but I'm gonna try. But we can talk a little bit about Destiny 2 Forsaken, which was announced 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. this morning, Pacific time. And it was pretty much on everything. It was on Twitch. It was on YouTube. They might have had some other live responses to other places, but it was a huge event. And it is definitely a huge, massive deal for year 2. Yes, the speculations are right. We are going back to the reef. We're going back to a different part of the reef that we haven't been to before. Apparently, we're helping Cade 6 again.
Clash.
Cade apparently has had a prison of his own.
But your team and your weapon. Fight.
And he's been hunting some really baddies, some real bad enemies out there. Anyways, oh. Ow, ow, ow. Your hand cannon fire is too slow, dude. You really should fix that. Damn it. There was 3 of them there. What I was trying to say. Dang it. I got hunted. Come on. Hey, everyone, thanks for joining me. Okay, come on, you. I knew you were gonna come this way, fool. Damn it. Anyways, they made a lot of changes. Shit. I'm used to Arc Soul. I don't have that right now. Gimme.
They have the lead, but the match is over. Shut the enemy down.
Haha.
You've gained the
Fortunately,
lead.
Jack. Damn it. Shh. Okay, okay, come on.
You're falling behind.
Shit.
Five minutes. Could go your way. Could go theirs.
Shit. Oh, that was a fail. Damn it, pulling gun. I should have known better. I was too far out from my healing rift. Or am I doing damage rift again? I think I'm doing damage rift again. Ow. Which makes all the difference in the world. Ah, crap.
You're in the lead.
Gotcha. One for one, I'm happy with that.
Three minutes. It's close.
Ha ha.
Oh, look what you have.
Damn it. God, we're tied. This sucks.
The lead is lost, but the battle is still close.
Ow.
You gained the lead.
Shit. Shit. We have the lead, but just barely.
One minute. Hit them hard.
Damn it, I looked down by mistake.
Defeat comes for us all.
That's okay. That's all I need was that one anyways. There we go. 1 point. We lost by 1 point.
Hair's breadth away.
Oh well. Again, like I said, not that big of a deal. Anyways, big news. Like I said, we're going to a new section of the reef. We also know that it's coming September 4th, so that's a big thing. Big thing. So actually have the date. We have another huge, well, not huge, but another patch update coming in July 17th. I have to double check on that one. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I had to blow my nose. Goodness gracious me. Anyways, so we have another update coming with a bunch of stuff, including the rest of the patches that we'll be getting from the armor changes that they're making for Masterworks for exotics. Changes to Crucible at that time, so that at that point in time, Mayhem will be a permanent measure. I think is going to come into that. But in July, Quick Play will now be a 6-on-6 versus the 4-on-4. Competitive will still be 4-on-4, but Quick Play is going back to 6-on-6. But yeah, Mayhem was going to be becoming a more permanent fixture in the game. On top of the reef, we're getting... I mean, I know it's just going to be Fallen, but they're... And we've heard they're redesigned before, but these are really redesigned Fallen. They have totally different weapons. They do totally different things than before. Never seen anything like these things. They're crazy. So it's not the same old crap that we always had. Basically, I said, Cade has his own little prison over there in the reef, and apparently there's a prison break. So we have to go help Cade round up all of these really dangerous criminals. And there's some fallen barons, is what they're called, and there's like 8 of them, I think they said. It was quite a bit. And so there's going to be a bit of content to go with it. They want to try to go away from the huge cinematics and do more in-game storytelling, as far as, you know, you play the game, the story happens as you're playing the game. You know, as far as like the lore that you find while you're researching, or just in the events of what's going on. So we're not going to have the huge, big cinematics. So all of the events that's coming, all of the updates, and there's going to be 3 major content updates. One in winter 2018, spring 2019, and summer 2019. You know, again, I'll add more content, but not like story-wise, like in like major cinematic stories, like Curse of Osiris or the current one we have now. It's just going to add more content and stuff to the game. On top of that, lots of new weapons, lots of returning exotics, which is really nice. I can't wait to see what else is coming back. Lots of changes to weapons. Weapon slots is the big thing. And like, I don't know how many people here are fans of Destiny, but a lot of what's happening with Destiny Year 2 is that we are really going back to Destiny 1. Which what the game should have been when it started, yes. But it's nice that we're getting it back. So, and basically they're making improvements and they're making changes so that things that the players wanted from Year 1 will be returning. Things that people might like with Year 2 will be staying and improved upon. And it's all going to be added into a big mesh. And so one of the biggest play styles is our weapons. And let me break this down because this is a big one. So like right now, you guys know we have our kinetics, our energy, and our power. And so you can slot 2 hand cannons in each of your slots. And you can still do that. However, you can now have a shotgun in your primary, a fusion rifle in your primary, a sniper rifle in your primary, or you can have those in your energy weapon, or you can have them in all 3 and just run straight shotguns, if that's your thing. That is what they're saying. Now, we're sure there's going to be certain weapons, like I don't think we're going to have all rocket launchers or all swords, or say all grenade launchers. But there are going to be a few weapons that will be changing. Weapons that are already in certain slots, they'll probably be staying there. But there's going to be adding more stuff to the other 2 contents. So, which is nice because I like running my snipers, but I don't like having it in, unless I know I'm taking on a specific boss or doing a specific task, I don't put it in my power weapons because I want my shotgun for better power, so I can take on the some of the bosses better because I can hit them harder, or I want my rocket launchers for the really major bosses, so I can take them on from distances because I want the big impact damage. So I don't get to run my my snipers as much as I used to. Now I can have my sniper rifle in my secondary slots in my energy section and be able to play it the way I want to play my weapon, which is really nice. Random rolls will be coming back, so stats will change. They won't be all basically the same. Things will change. The way the weapon perks will change because it'll be like randomized rolling. So you might get the same weapon 3 times, but they'll all have different perks on them. That's really nice. Exotics are also going to change. So it's the same way as we do now, where you get the exotic and you have to do certain tasks to get it. There's going to be other perks that's going to change as well, that if you want to power it up to its maximum, you have to do certain tasks and certain things and chase down these rewards to make it more powerful. So you're not just getting a base item every time you get it, which is really nice. But yeah, I can show you like all the sparrows. Before, like now we can't. Before we used to have the kiosks, we can see all your sparrows, all your emotes, all of your shaders. We don't have that now, but now you can actually have that. You actually get to be able to see which ones you have and you own and which ones you want to collect. To me, I like that because I love collecting stuff. I love going through, oh, I need this one, I need this one, I need this one. You know, and trying to figure out how to get some of those things. Especially the really nice sparrows and stuff. I really wanted to get some of those. So that's going to be really cool. But again, it's kind of minor, but still, that's something that's coming, and I like it. I appreciate that. One of the really big changes, though, is they're changing the supers. This is a major change. If you haven't seen the trailers for it, you haven't seen the little thing for it, go on YouTube, go check it out. It's absolutely amazing. It's worth a watch. I don't know if they're removing or if they're adding like a subclass to the subclass, but like an option. I don't know if like an offshoot option, but like they showed the hunter, and instead of doing golden gun, he was throwing these flaming knives which just shot out all over the place. It was awesome to watch. The Titan, instead of having his little hammers that he's throwing, he now is wielding this two-handed beast and he is swinging around. He's doing like the Reinhardt style Earthshatter where he's just smashing to the ground and leaving out this trail of fire that goes out. Amazing. Warlocks. Void. You see the Void Walker, he was blinking. Boom, 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 boom. Jumps right in the middle, blinks right into the middle of enemies, and then just poof, and just kind of blows up. And creates this huge EOA damage around him. He was also doing this, I mean, I have to say it, because that's what, I mean, the way I looked, when I saw it, all I kept thinking was Dragon Ball Z. But there was an arc ability where he's just doing this kind of this, you know, blast where he just kind of pushes his fist out and he's just blowing this blast of energy out of his hand. It was just amazing. The Arc Strider was spinning his staff, his arc staff, and blocking enemies' attacks as they were coming in. Just amazing stuff. So we're not 100% sure what actual all the changes are, how they're being affected, what's going on, but changes to supers are coming. So like I said, whether they're permanent and taking over the places of the supers now, or whether they're adding like when you come in here and you have your two tabs, maybe they'll be like, this will be split up and you'll have your void bomb and then you'll have your other one down here, and you can choose which archetype you want to go for that specific class. I don't know, but it looked awesome. And it looked powerful, and I want to play some of these characters. Because I was never good with Golden Gun. But if I can get those throwing knives, oh, hell yeah. On top of that, I'm a huge fan of the Shadow Walker and the bow, the shadow bow that the hunters have. While now composite bows are going to be a thing in Destiny. We're going to actually have bow and arrows that we can use, and they look pretty badass. They look like pretty dangerous weapons. I love bows and arrows myself. I love bows. And so to be able to do that in Destiny and have it as one of my weapon slots, I'm in. I'm all in. Everything they showed was amazing. A new event mode's coming. It's a PvP VE, I guess you want to call it. It's basically, it's called Gambit. 2 teams of 4 go in. You're going to have your own little sections you're going to play in. You're going to have enemies you have to kill. You have motes of light you have to collect and bank. When you bank so many of them in, you will block off the enemy's team's bank. So now they have to unblock it. The idea is to get as many in the bank as possible to summon the main boss and take out the boss. Whoever takes out the boss first wins. However, and this is where the PvP part comes in, at some point in the game, one team member can now jump across to the enemy side and attack them. So literally, if you have your super on, whatever, you can just go in there and just devastate them and completely wreck their day while your team continues to rack up points. That is just amazing. Another major change is the new raid. We're leaving Leviathan. Leviathan we're leaving behind. No more raid layers, no more of that. We're going to the Dreaming City. This is the home of the Awoken. And it's going to be an evolving section. There's going to be lots to explore, lots of things to look at and unlock and whatever. And basically, the more you visit, the more things you unlock, the more the world will change. So the way the raid looks when you get there on day 1 will not look the same on week 3. Because it will be evolving. Every time people go into it, it will evolve and it will change. And new things will unlock, and new areas that you thought you couldn't go to will now be available. That is amazing. They said it's going to have the most bosses. Now, whether that means that you're only going to play so many bosses at first and then more unlock as you go along, because there are more areas to go down, who knows? Bungie's keeping that under the, under wraps for now, but still. This is like what the Infinite Forest should have been. Constantly changing, constantly things open up, different avenues to go into, a play area that you can just go through and have fun and unlock all kinds of wonderful things. It's an amazing idea and something that should have happened a long time ago. And I, for one, I don't raid very often, but I'm excited because it just sounds incredible and it looks gorgeous. The whole thing, the whole visuals for this was just absolutely amazing, and I am really looking for the whole thing. Now, that being said, the down points. A1, a lot of this should have happened beforehand. A lot of this should have been in Destiny 2 when launch. Yes. It's here now, or will be, and I'm excited to see it. Will it get people to come back? Who knows? The big problem with that is the price points, and this is the big thing. With everything that's going on with Battlefield and with Battlefront and Call of Duty and companies wanting to do free DLC and whatever and try to keep everybody together, the whole 9 yards, Bungie still has to pay for this. They now have another company helping them with this new area that they have to pay for as well. They have to cover all of these assets. Money has to come from someplace. And I don't know about you, but I don't purchase from the Eververse like I used to. I used to love purchasing stuff from the Eververse because I couldn't wait to get certain things. Now it's like, If I'm going to spend money for loot boxes, I'm going to go to Overwatch. Or go over to Fortnite and get the skin I want specifically instead of hoping I get it. So I don't know how or what's going to happen with Eververse, but in order to pay for everything, they're charging, which I expected that much. For the new Forsaken DLC, it's going to be $40. That is about on par with what most of their major expansions were. Okay, no big deal. I can handle that. The problem that I'm having is that they want to charge for another season pass, a year 2 season pass, which is going to be another $30 on top of that. $10 for the 3 seasons coming for winter, spring, and summer. And again, I understand where they're coming from. I understand the business idea. I understand that they have to make money. But this is going to turn away a lot of people, because a lot of people are already upset that Destiny isn't what it should have been from launch. That people are disappointed with the way the game is, and they don't want to spend money. A lot of people didn't spend money on the current DLC because they didn't know how the game was going to run, and when they weren't happy with it, didn't. So all those people who don't have Crystal Osiris or Warmind now has to buy that in order to play Forsaken. So now you have to spend $30 on top of $40. On top of the $30 you want to get for the year 2 expansion or season pass. That's a lot of money. They're expecting a lot of people. I don't know if it's going to happen. Which saddens me, because the game has gotten really good. It's a lot of fun. I play quite a bit now than I used to. I may be the only person in my clan that still plays, but I do play. And I am enjoying myself. And I'm really looking forward to the new stuff. Will I spend the money on it? More than likely. I'll probably end up buying just the DLC itself, and then maybe later on when I have the money, get the season pass before the winter set comes up, so that I have that content, or I can get it afterwards. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'll probably get it eventually. But I don't know if I see a lot of people doing that, because I know a lot of people that I used to play with who fell out of favor with this. There's so many games out there. There's so many other things to do and play and what have you, that they had fallen out of favor with Destiny, that they may not want to spend that money on this game again, especially that much money. They're asking a lot, and I understand it, and I totally understand what they're doing. I really do. And I'm not saying it should be free. I wish it was a little cheaper. But I'm not gonna tell Bungie they're wrong, because they're not. They have to make the money. I just don't see a lot of people spending it. That's all I'm saying. I just don't see a lot of people who fell out of this game wanting to spend that much. Which sucks, because it's going to be a much different game. Ooh, we got 2 events. Shoot, I'm not going to make either one of them. Let's try for this one. See if I can still get that one. Like I said, I just don't see a lot of people going to want to spend that money to get it, but we'll have to see. There'll be more at E3, as well as the Guardian Con in August. Plus, the new mode, Gambit, will be playable in both events. Now, if you know Dado on YouTube, he was actually at a special conference and got to play it. He can't talk about it yet, but I'm sure after E3 and it's demoed on the floor and people get to play it, he'll be able to talk more about his take on that. I can't wait to hear what he says, because I want to see what he's saying. But I mean, right now, both Rick Cactus of Cactus HD and him both said the same thing. They understand and agree with Bungie's idea to,
We hang on long enough. This lander is ours.
you know, charge for everything. They don't see them given away for free, but they don't see a lot of people wanting to spend that much money on this game, and that's going to be one of the major problems. That's going to be the make or break it, because these are actually things coming to the game that's actually going to save this game, because it's things that need to be changed and need to come to Destiny in order to keep it a viable game and a playable game. So basically the future's going to tell how everything's going to play out. There she is. Oh, someone already got it. Okay.
Ship down.
Now again, for this, you want to make sure you have the heroic, because you're going to get more out of it. I'm wearing... Oh, I'm not wearing my armor. Shoot. I was wearing my armor. I changed my armor. Please tell me I changed my armor. Yes, I did. I changed my armor, so I'm going to get my benefits. The additional benefits for my armor, for my faction. So we're getting more out of this. Shit. Couldn't get there in time to get that. That would have gave me another extra.
Hey, Devlin, guess what?
See, so I got the
Cabal
5.
lost everything. And I mean everything.
So now I have...
Another devastating blow to their morale. Brilliant.
So you see there I have 3 renowned. I want to try to get up to 4 or 5 because I want to be able to go into one of the lost sectors when I have that up there. So I can get the 4 times, 5 times renown. And you can see on my back, you can see these flames. That shows that I have the renown up to 3. When it's 5, I'm completely on fire. Ah. Just in time.
Not to dig around here.
I have full confidence in you.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
Do they still think they can outrun us?
Yes, they do. See, I'm losing renown, unfortunately. Which way we're going, guys? This way. Whoopsie. I blew myself up. Sweet business. Owie. This thing's hurt now. Or something, because something's hurting me. Yep, that's what I thought.
Names all over it.
Shit. Is someone else there's down here? This is on a lot longer than I thought it was. I mean, I know the boosts make it last longer, but damn.
Hey, Deborah, Glimmer, incoming.
Another impeccable smash and grab. Well done.
Okay, now let's see here. The lost sector is where again? There's one right nearby here. Shh, 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 shh. Behind me. Over here. There it is. Looks like someone has the same idea I do. See, so those little things that I told you about that's gonna heal me. Shit. Oh, that was not good. We're down to 3 now. Shit. Damn it. Too close. Now I'm down to 2. Shit. So I wish I was up to 5 because it would have been much easier. Well, it actually would have been easier, been harder. But I would have been able to make my thing much longer. And hopefully at least get to the chest while I'm still at level 3. Yeah, there's actually rewards for completing the lost sectors on 3 times and 5 times. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn it. I knew that was gonna happen as soon as it happened. Like, god damn it, I went off the edge, didn't I? And there goes all my rally. Okay. Is that all of the weapons cache? Up. Yeah, is that one of them then? Okay. Looks like one of them. In any case, you can see how difficult this actually turns out to be. Out, tree. Other way. Oh, there's one right here now. That one's probably a ways out though. Oh.
I've spotted another Cabal mining expedition. Guardian, you know the drill.
I didn't take him down, so I didn't get the thing. You did get tokens from that, but I did get I did get one renowned for it though. Nice. Yes, I'm now marked now as a trader with New Monarchy, my standard home. I'm not happy.
We hang on long enough. This lander is ours.
Do as you see fit. I trust your methods.
I'm too close to the blast zones, the drop zones, and it's ah. God damn it. Almost had it the first time. We should have on the second though. Damn it. I'm still like really congested from the time I was sick. Hate it.
Ship down.
Oh, they got it.
Devlin, guess what? The Cabal lost everything. And I mean everything.
Yet another devastating blow to their morale. Brilliant.
So I go back to this one and see if we can get that one while it's still up. Get the extra heroic, and then we'll go back and do that thing again.
We'll teach them not to dig around here.
I have full confidence in you. There goes the ship. Chin up, you'll get another shot. I'm reading a skiff with Glimmer mining equipment aboard, Guardian. Interested?
We'll teach them not to dig around here.
I have full confidence in you.
Do they still think they can outrun us? Names all over it. Hey, Deborah. Glimmer, incoming.
Another impeccable smash and grab. Well done. I'm reading a skiff with glimmer.
Hey, everybody, thanks for joining me.
Aboard, Guardian.
This is gonna be fun because there's no one here with me. This is not gonna be fun at all. But as you can see, I got the 19 renown, or the 19 tokens from my renown,
We'll teach them not to dig around here.
because I had the 3 renowned up, so I got 3 times the reward, which is always nice. It would have been more if I could have got all 5 times, but that's okay. Bitch, where are you? Got it.
Do they still think they can outrun us?
Of course they do. Let's see, they're going over here someplace. There it is. Oh no, this is the other one. Shit. Tell me they went up. They went up, didn't they? They went up. Oh no, they went over here. Oh great, we have 2 events happening on top of each other. Challenge me, why don't you? Where's the thing? Ah, it's over there. Go away. Didn't think I saw you, did you? I should have done it over here.
Names all over it.
Gotcha, bitch.
Hey, Deborah. Glimmer incoming.
Another impeccable smash and grab. Well done.
Awesome. I just love the sound of that now. Sounds so badass. Okay, where are we going? Ow! For now, we're going away from here. Okay. We should be fine up here for now. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? So going back down. So again, I am a fan of Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. I do enjoy the games. Wow. I already didn't do much for that, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Probably won't let me have it anyways. So like I said, definitely I'll probably be buying the new expansion, which is actually available now to purchase. This guy.
Fallen are at it again.
Keep them hungry.
Owie. Ow. Damn, servitor. Take this. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Servitor down, ether gone, a whole crew sacrificed. The Fallen are having a very bad day.
I
Yes, sir.
expected nothing less from you.
Yeah, there was too many of them. Again, I'll probably be buying the season pass when I can. And as always, we will be bringing you that content as soon as it all goes live. So basically on July 17th or whatever the date is, I can't remember now, when update 1.2.3 is available, where are you? Oh, he went down there. Bitch. Stop running from me. You're going to die eventually. Accept your fate. And this will all be so much easier on all of us. Whoops. Now I said I know the we're gonna get more updates for the armor for Masterworks. After that, I'm not sure what I don't remember what all the other updates are coming for 1.2.3, but like I said, I want to see what some of the weapon or the armor changes are, so thank you. This is a fun area. Damn it. Come on, you. Shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Dang it, I'm already down to 2. If I would have killed him the first time, I would have had it. Dang it, only 3. That sucks, because I lost everything. Okay, I think I got all the things. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Alright, so I hope you guys join me in July for the next set of updates. And again, in September, when we return to the reef and see all the changes that have been made since our absence and that of the Queen, as it has become a lawless place. Oops. I can't wait to explore the world of Forsaken.
See you soon. Can I hear that too?
I hope you guys are ready to come along for the ride, because it should be fun. I cannot wait to see what the new supers are like. I'm sure Bungie will reveal more as time progresses, and I'll let you guys know what those changes are as I find out about them. Other changes coming, not to Destiny actually, but to Overwatch, which I'll bring up really fast. They are changing the classifications of the heroes, so it's no longer going to be offensive, defensive, tank, support. Most of the offense and defense characters are going to be moving into a DPS class. So it's gonna be DPS, tank, support. So like Symmetra is gonna be moved off of support and into the DPS class. And of course she's gonna have a lot of changes coming to her as well. So yeah, if you have no healing abilities, you will not be in the support area. Another major change, or something I really like, is that they're changing and adding a new custom search.
The best cryptarchs dig and dig.
And basically what that means is that if you want to create a group or look for groups who are only high-ranking competitive players, or you want to find someone to help you rank up quickly so you can make diamond rank like I want to do, you can look for people who are looking to do that same thing and say, I'm looking for people who only want mics only. So I can go looking around for people who are going to have their mics up and available so that we can level up together and we can, have fun and we can do what we want to do and complete those tasks. Which is a great thing. It might take longer to find groups and parties that way. But for someone like me who, I love playing Overwatch, but when it comes to competitive, I hate being stuck with a bunch of random players who just don't seem to have any desire to improve or to want to play as a team. And to me, that's really upsetting. So my rank, literally, I had gone from 1100 in the ranking down to a horrible 900 again, because I've lost and lost and lost because I was playing with people who they don't want to talk, they just want to play the game, and so they're not there to do the, to really play the game.
Always good to see you, Guardian.
I want people I want to coordinate with and complete tasks together so we can actually win matches.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
Oh. Okay, that's scout rifle. So I can add that to. Well, I guess I can add to Nephilim.
What's the key to this blasted cipher? I've tried everything. I may have to relegate this to the unsolved file. Oh. Or send it to that wretched Claude Ives.
So for me, that's a big thing. I like that idea. So I'm definitely looking forward to it, and some other changes they're making in the server. They're also going to be doing a thing where they're having a thing now where you can block people. Like if you don't like someone you're playing with or they're their problem, you can block them, so you don't have to ever be
What do you need?
forced to play with them again, even in random matches. However, they're also doing a thing now where you can reward players for being good players. Excellent callers, leaders, something, so that people actually get notified or noticed for actually being, a team player, which I like. So, in any case, 52, not bad. Found strikes against them was challenging. Okay. Well, I make sure it was a Masterworks. Bingo. Can I do this one? No, he's too high. The only reason why I don't have it is just because it's a masterwork. And that one's solar, so didn't like that set. Put on my sun bracers because I like these ones where they work now. Okay. Let's go talk to the faction leader again.
I'm not saying dead orbit's wrong.
We meet again.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so that's how you unlock that. Wow. See, that gives you something different to unlock. That's kind of like that.
And so, you return to war. Be well.
Okay, so
Gotta get this back online. Okay, don't lose it down.
you can't tell the difference. At least that one has color. Oh well.
Let's see now. Don't lose it down.
No, I was looking at. Oh, Lincoln Green. I'll work with those later. Alrighty. Well, I think we are actually going to call it here, guys. I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Remember, if you guys are new here and you guys are enjoying the show, to please follow along and put the notification button on so you know when we go live. Now, I don't do Destiny all the time, but if you guys want to see more Destiny, just me playing around and whatever, please let me know, and I'll try to put some more on the channel. Because right now I'm just playing the updates and stuff just for to show everybody what's going on. But I always say, if there's something I'm playing that I'm not playing more of that you want to see, to let me know what you guys want to see so I can try to get those in here for you. Oh, I'm gonna need to move stuff out of into my bank. So I can bring those games to you, because I play a lot of things. You know, because I play Destiny, I do Fortnite, I did the H1Z1 Battle Royale mode the other day, and just for the one time. But again, something I wouldn't mind playing again live if people want to see it.
Yes.
But I have a ton of games, because I have one of my favorites, of course, Titanfall 2. I loved in the multiplayer for that. If you guys want to see more of that, let me know. I have Call of Duty Black Ops and Infinite Warfare. So we can do some multiplayer there as well. Monster Hunter World. I'm going to try to bring back more Monster Hunter World. I'm waiting for the update primarily for No Man's Sky, but we'll be doing more No Man's Sky in the future as well. And of course, me and my nephew it's been kind of a crazy couple of weeks, but we will be getting back to the Minecraft Trophy Collectors very soon, so you can come watch that as well. And just like I said, whatever else you guys want to see, let me know. I got a lot of games. If you're not sure about what I have, so you can go back and check the stuff here, or check my YouTube channel. Link is down below for a lot of the content that I have, a lot of the past stuff. Like I said, some games I've only done 1 or 2 episodes just for the fun of it. But if you guys want to see more of it, let me know. I'll jump in and do that. Like I said, I have games I started like Humans Fall Flat that I did just the 1 episode of, but someone wants to see that, 'cause that's a crazy game. Have a little fun with that bad boy, or just whatever. Again, let me know what you guys want to see here, and I'll do the best to try to bring it to you guys. And again, I'll try the best to bring you as much new content as I possibly can. I do apologize for the lack, therefore, of sometimes. But as a small streamer, I have not been supported by anybody, so there's just me, myself, and I trying to make a living and do this for you guys for the fun of it. So there's not a lot of backing for new games and stuff, but I'll try to do the best I can for you guys, like I said, and bring you something. I'm hoping to try to get a way out really soon, and me and my nephew can try to bring that and play that for you guys, but we'll just have to see how the thing plays out. But thank you guys again for being here, being part of the show. I hope to see you guys on the next episode of the Razzcast as always. But thank you guys. Until then, this is cyperrat signing out for now. Later, bye.